is going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 169 of NAW. Here we are live Thursday night. Thank you, and shout out to the first person in chat tonight. It is his show. For those that don't know his name is NAWmare, and tonight he is bringing you NAWmare. So this all came about and came to be because of December awards. The top bit donator gets to have control of one show. Tonight is that night. The night of NAWmare. He controls the show. He's booked this entire card. So if you have any grievances, concerns, or praise, direct it to NAWmare, because tonight is all about Ace there in chat. So shout out to you. Thank you for making tonight happen. 169 is dedicated to you, and it has happened because of you. So, thank you all, though, for joining us. We have a big night of wrestling, multiple championships, multiple number one contender matches on the line. Just a heads up, the bot is running, my head is pounding, so you're heading to bed. Oh, dude, I've had a massive headache all day, too, so I feel you on that. Good luck with that, Lock. Yeah, I took some aspirin. Hopefully I can power through it throughout the show, but you got this, man. But without further ado, tonight is all about NAWmare. Thank you again for making it happen. Let's kick off the wrestling, shall we? Here we are. Welcome, NAW 169. Again, NAWmare. MXG says, one of the coolest intros. Thanks. Shout out to a former member of DNA who created that intro for us. The silly rabbit, of course. Shout out to him. He helped out and created that amazing intro. And we've been using it since. So, thanks for that, buddy. He's actually in action tonight, too. So, you can see him in action. And hey, yo, thanks for the host, Rated.
Hey, yo.
Thanks for the host, Ace. Ace said it's freezing on your side. That's weird. Got no drop frames so far. Knock on wood. Rita says Lana should step in. She's trying to keep a baby asleep. Let me tell you, that's been something. We're in Japan again here this week. It's all about Japan this week. Tuesday night, the Super Show was in Japan. Tonight, we're in Japan. Pretty cool. So let's kick things off. A number one contendership battle royal. Again, tonight is booked by NAWmare, aka NAWmare. Get your votes in exclamation point match 1. You got Rachel, you got Lana, you got AJ, Absinthe, Amy, Alita, Soraya, and Crystal. Get your votes in now. This is exclamation point match 1. And here we are back in 2K19 for NAW for the time being. Next Tuesday we'll test again 2K20. So we'll see how that works. But again, thank you all for joining us here. It's NAWmare. It's going to be a good night, I think. So I'll run through the names once more here. We have Rachel. We have Lana, AJ. We have Absinthe, Amy, Alita, Soraya, and Crystal. Get your votes in now. This is a number one contendership match in a battle royal. You need strands. You gambled yours all the way. Well, MXG... make friends with NAWmare, because I believe he is over the 1 million mark. He has the highest strand count ever in the history of DNA. Don't know how he's done it, but he has. So, will these be random matches like this past week? I'm going to try to book a solid card for next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is actually my birthday as well. So, Rated says he's cheating. I don't know how he's manipulated it, so... But yeah, he's got over 1 million strands. Make friends with him. But yeah, next Tuesday, NPC is back on 2K20. It's also my birthday stream. So we're going to have fun that night. And we'll see what's in store. What I do know is next week, Tuesday, we have our 4th of 5 UFC fights from Gravity Well. So on his birthday, he has to fight in the UFC. And it is confirmed he will be facing John Jones next week, Tuesday. So be on the lookout for that. Hero looks weird in spandex. So here we go, our opening contest again, #1 contendership, kicking things off here tonight. So thank you all for joining us. You're actually at 112,000 right now. What happened? Did you lose it all? You're upwards to the million mark. 2 quick eliminations. It looks like Absinthe was eliminated and Amy immediately eliminated. You lost some gambling. You lost a lot gambling. So we're down to 6 already in this opening contest. 7 big matches tonight, multiple championships on the line, including our main event inside an elimination chamber. So you're not going to want to miss that.
Hey yo!
Hey yo, Sweeger, thanks for the host. How you doing, Aim? So Amy joining us just as her character got eliminated, unfortunately, in this opening contest.
Hey yo!
That is a little bit more than some. Hey yo, thanks for the host, iRub. That's a lot of some. Still with over 100,000. Think of it this way: every episode for the next 15 to 20 weeks, give or take, and you'd still be accumulating some during this time frame. So let's say 20 weeks. The next 20 weeks, NAWmare could be redeeming for a championship opportunity on this program. 20 weeks. So not only is NAWmare in control tonight, he is in control for a long time. We got some wiener juice in chat. Ain't nothing like the wiener juice. Igor, how you been, man? Holding it down? How's everyone been so far in 2020? Oh!
Yowie wowie!
Aim with the follow. Thank you so much. Everyone having a good 2020 so far? It all treating you well? Lana on the edge there. Potential elimination from Alita.
Hey yo!
Hey yo, Ads, thanks for the host. You don't have that kind of self-control to save that many strands. It is a lot of strands to save. Yowie wowie. Anyone getting excited and amped up for the Royal Rumble? We confirmed that pay-per-view event on social media today. As well as 2 matches, guaranteed 30-man Rumble, as we already know, which you can redeem strands for. And the other match, Cody locked control of many things. You found out your dog has Lyme disease. I've heard of that, but I don't know what exactly that is or what it does. But I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, yowie wowie indeed for that. Hopefully it gets sorted out. Can that be fixed, hopefully? IRUP's a shitty. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that is. At least I heard of it, but I don't know it. 5 women remain here in this opening contest battle royal. 1 will become #1 contender. Who's it going to be? We got Rachel from Legion, Alita there battling her, AJ Soraya, and Lana there under the ropes on the right. You get it from Tix. That's no fun. He will always have it, but we can make him less pain. Well, I guess it's a positive. Imps is not me, apparently. Sorry. I mean, you're already the champion, so... what more do you want, I suppose? Action continuing here. Lana doing work on Alita. Still 5 remains. She wants it all. His legs will also be stiff for a long time. That is not fun. I'm so sorry. Sorry. How's your year going on a somber note, I guess? Or nothing at all. Lana eliminated. We're down to 4. Who's going to be #1 contender? Alita on the edge. Rachel on the edge. Rachel eliminated by AJ. Down to 3. There are ticks that can make you allergic to red beef. Wow. So much information. Watch him as he goes. MXG. We're in a sing-song mood tonight. Watch her as she goes. Lana first in chat as always. Fighting through is AJ here with Saraya. Who's going to be number one contender? One of these three. Saraya, AJ, or Alita. Tonight was again completely booked by NAWmare. We're calling this episode NAWmare. And it's a mixed bag, mixed roster. People are getting opportunities to showcase their skill set here tonight. Title opportunities also for some that may have potentially not earned them. Saraya eliminated by AJ. We're down to 2. Alita now. Oh, Alita, our number one contender. Igor is Travis's first. Yeah. Always. Igor. AJ held her down. Alita is the most underrated female talent on NPC NAW. The words coming from the general manager that put the show together again. So again, shout out to Ace in chat here, aka NAWmare. Thank you for making tonight happen. And thank you for all your contributions during the month of December to this channel.
Here is your winner.
Lana says I'm expensive. Am I? Rated says AJ is also underrated. Agreed. I think that's why this match was put together. So great opener there. Thank you, NAWmare. She is your daughter. You should be proud. So our screenshot there as we head into the next. IROB is underrated. Our second match is also a Battle Royal number one contendership featuring talent mostly from NPC here. We have Igor, we have Crash, we have Eric York, we have Aaron, we have Alex the Kid, we have Boondock, Cosmic, and MXG. Gravity is the worst female in the roster? I don't know about that. I think there are others worse than me. My boy Aaron. Let's see if he does well here. Again, this is exclamation point match 2, number one contendership on the line in this battle royal. One more time, we got Igor, we got Crash, we got Eric York, we got Aaron, we got Alex the Kid, Boondock, your Twitch champion, of course, Cosmic, and MX Goldman. Get your votes in now. This is exclamation point match 2. So much here yet tonight. We got the DNA Championship on the line. We have the Twitch Championship on the line. The Women's Twitch Championship, that is. The Tag Team Championship on the line. We have a submission match between DKA and IROB. And then in our main event, the NAW Championship featuring the champion, The End, putting it on the line inside Elimination Chamber. The match that shortens careers, or so they say. That is your main event later on in the show. Find out, if you haven't seen the social media posts, who is in it, and stick around to see who is going to take home the titles tonight. Gray Hoodie is your vote. That would be Cosmic. It allowed you... Oh, that's funny. Alright, here we go. Match 2 underway. Good God, the size of Eric York again. It's still outstanding to see him in this ring here like this. No Igor vote. I voted for you, Igor, if I was voting. So something to consider here tonight, too. NAWmare could walk out with 3 championships. It is his show. He could put himself in any match he wants, and he did. So tonight could be his night to shine. He could also walk out with 2, 1, or even none. Anything can happen on NAW. And that's why you should tune in live every single Thursday night right here at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Dose of Nerd Acumen's Twitch. For those that follow, sub, and support us, thank you all so much for your continued support. 169 episodes we're at now. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. The way the calendar lines up to our 200th episode will be our 2-year anniversary this June. So that is outstanding too. So you're not going to want to miss that. And of course everything in between. All the pay-per-views. Speaking of pay-per-views, the end of this month we have the Royal Rumble event. And then in February we have St. Valentine's Day Massacre, making its return after a 21-year hiatus. The last time you saw that pay-per-view event was in 1999. It featured the debut of Paul White, the Big Show, during a cage match with Vince McMahon and Stone Cold. Aaron eliminated here out of this thing. Nice reversal there. We are down to 7. Big move from York. Yeah, the Nexus are against us. Boondock eliminated. We are down to 6. Again, this is the #1 contendership for the DNA Championship on the line here. Isn't every move from York a big move? Yes. That's why it's so easy to say. Tag team partners from Autosave there doing battle. Crash and Cosmic on the right side of the screen. Figured they'd work together, but apparently not. Alex the Kid in trouble from MXG gets back in the ring. 10 weeks to go. Man, you were so close. Someone eliminate that big mofo. Igor eliminated. We are down to 6. Or excuse me, 5 actually. I can't count. Here we go. Down to 5. One of these 5. You get 10 weeks off? How do you get 10 weeks off? That's a thing? Yeah, the company I worked for last year gave me 5 days off. On day 3, they were calling me, telling me I needed to come back to work. Parental leave, yeah. That's not provided by a lot of companies. So feel privileged for that. You're going to end up killing him? Yeah, that's a long time, 10 weeks. Crash eliminated by York. We're down to 3. A little bit of highlight here from that elimination. Guys can take up to 12 weeks off for a new baby. Not all jobs offer that. Our first kid, I only got like 3.5 weeks off. York eliminated by MXG. Yeah, like I said, I got a week for the other one. And yours is paid. Yeah, companies don't have to provide that. Is it law now? Wasn't law 6 months ago. And it's probably by state. Oh, no worries, Trevor. Yeah, even Lana has to take, like... Yeah, see, she doesn't even get maternity leave. Like, what world do you guys live in? You got paid for? Yeah, y'all working for different companies. Yeah, if it's law, it's not law here in this state. We're down to 2, MXG and Cosmic. Cosmic becoming your #1 contender for the DNA Championship. Yeah, it's definitely by company. What's up, Bat? That you get 14 weeks fully paid? Good lord. MSG says shit. You were so close.
Here is your winner, Aaron.
Yeah, it definitely should be, but most companies don't. And we were still at the hospital, and my job was like emailing me and texting me, telling me I needed to come back. So that was some shit. Like, she can't even get out of bed, and we have another kid. Like, no. Speaking of the DNA Championship, Cosmic will be facing one of these 4 after this match. Not immediately following this match, but next week, of course, for this very championship. Ladies and gentlemen, match 3, exclamation point, match 3 if you're voting. We have Cody, we have NAWmare, Rated, and Mark. The DNA Championship in a ladder match on the line. Get your votes in now. 100-bit donation. Bones, Bones only got 2 weeks. Hip hip hooray. Thank you for that. So let's see, get shit in there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When we had Emmy, he took 1 week of vacation. Yeah, that's what I had to do. I had to take vacation time. And they were telling me I needed to come back. Elite, how was your day? Mine was great. I'm happy it's Thursday because that means tomorrow is Friday. Hooray, end of the week. Anyone have big weekend plans? 100-bit donation from Bat. Hip hip hooray, he is looking to become the Bit King and book an entire card in February. He made that very loud and clear on social media this week. So thank you so much. Trevor says going to hang out with Rob. Rob says different company, new company actually values its employees. Yeah, that's nice. Apologize for what I'm fixing to do, so you're gonna knock someone off the ladder. Sitting on your... Wow. I mean, that's not a bad thing, right? Speaking of sitting on butts, we do have a poll right now for our next community night. Let us know. Right now in the lead is Rocket League. Last time I checked, so if you want to make a difference on that, you want to play a different game, get in there and vote on social media right now.
And it's for the champion.
The man of the hour, Mr. NAWmare, ruler of NAWmare here tonight.
From every man's nightmare, weighing in at 206 pounds, the NAWmare.
Trevor says, everyone get on there and vote for PlayStation All-Stars. Trolling it. 1,000 amazing bit donations from Bat. Hip hip mini hoorays. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bluey 25, if that's how you say it. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family. So let's get 10 here for Bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you. Hip hip many hoorays. Vote for Gears 5. Did I enter my 500 bits this month or last? You can't remember. I believe that was last month ads. Definitely last month. We still have the current giveaway going right here. As you can see, it's still active. You're still part of that. So your 500 for last month is still part of the current raffle. It carries over. That will always carry over. It's the month itself is for general manager. So One half the tag champs coming out now.
And introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 274 pounds, he is one half of the champion, Robert the Punisher Jones.
So right now in the lead is indeed Bat with a commanding lead for January. How long did it take to get your promotion up and running? How you wanted to gain viewers? You're working on one now. I mean, it took months, to be honest, and it still has its ups and downs. It's kind of your DNA belt's hanging up above the ring rated. Don't worry. You see it up there? Yeah, it took months, and I mean, again, it's had its ups and downs, expansions, contraction, growth. Where are my giggles? Shrinkage. We do take in creator wrestlers. Hashtag NAW. We're recruiting right now for 20 and 19 still, as we still haven't fully shifted to 20. So if you want to be part of the show, it's every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do have a social media page as well. I found that helps generate traffic and allow you to stick with your community. So join us. Nerd Acumen Wrestling on Facebook is the best way to stick with us. You never look at my message. Just sent you an idea for the next Christmas episode. Oh, no, you're right. I'll hop in there after this. Sorry about that. And check out your message. I wish the Messenger app was not its own app, because I always forget to check it. And then it's a big no-no at work with social media, so technically not supposed to be using it, but I do. Shame.
And introducing the challenger from Annapolis,
NAW, Nerd Acumen Wrestling. So like that logo, NAW.
The total package.
Hey yo!
Hey yo, thanks for the host, DK. Yeah, thank you, Bones. Appreciate you, man. Hashtag NAW. So if you want to upload your character, that's the hashtag you use on community creations on the Xbox. And then definitely join us on Facebook if you have one. That is the best way to stay up to date with all the cards. And then we also have an Instagram for when you win matches. We feature your images of your win on our Instagram page. So it's a great way to market your character and get exposure out there. And we archive every single episode to YouTube. Follow us on YouTube, Dose of Nerd Acumen. You can catch all of our archive content there, as we do more than just a wrestling show every week. We have so much other content. Locke does amazing streams. I've done solo streams. You're on PS4? That is another reason why you should join us on social media. We have people that are willing to create the character for you. So join us anyways. Don't let that deter you from being part of our show here. There are plenty that have only PS4 and are part of this show. I promise you that.
Hey yo!
Elite, thanks for the host. DK says my connection is out. Sorry. It's alright, DK. We got you. Do your best, man. The one and only Mr. DNA, Mr. NAW. When did the prices go up? When NAWmare had 1 million strands. I'll probably bring them back down again, because again, for those that missed the new rule with the strand redemptions, these are all thanks to people like DKA, Bones, and others giving suggestions over the months and months. We finally, I think, figured out something that might work.
From London,
If two or more people redeem for the same title, the following week they will enter a #1 contenders match to ensure that we're getting one-on-one championship matches between pay-per-views. If 2 or more redeem the show before a pay-per-view, all of those people, up to 8, will be entered into the championship match at the pay-per-view. Pay-per-views are still going to be big, anything-goes kind of matches. It's these shows between that we want to push more 1v1 matches to give the champion more opportunities between pay-per-views to retain. That is our goal for this. So again, 2 or more, then you enter a number 1 contendership match the following week. So choose wisely when you want to redeem. If you want to block people, that's the way to do it. So again, that is now active that way. So if you redeem strands for a title shot here tonight, 2 or more of you, you'll enter number 1 contendership match next week for the belt. And we're also trying to incorporate, again, more storyline ideas. So if you have a storyline for your character, message me. Message Cody. He can put video packages together for you. And we can elevate your character. Make you larger than life here. We've done it for many in the past, and we'll do it for you.
Rise to the top, oh yeah. I am the queen. Yeah, let me say it, yeah.
Still the dream for IROB.
Still the dream, power couple.
There you go. What's up, Mark? Welcome. DNA Championship on the line here, though, our 3rd match of the show. One of these 4 is going to climb the ladder to victory and success. Who will it be? Who will walk out with the DNA Championship? And who will Cosmic face next week? And again, the Royal Rumble is coming up. So if you want to save your strands for that, and you want a title shot at the Rumble, redeem the show before the Rumble. So again, it's all about picking and choosing when you want to redeem your strands. High risk move from the top there from Mark all the way to the outside to Rated. NAWmare with the ladder in hand. Knocking Cody down. NAWmare looking to claim the first of 3 belts here tonight. That man in the house. NAWmare has it. Titanium wood tune glass blueprint after a game of Rumble. I don't know what that is. Should I know? For those that tuned into the podcast last night, you can check out the podcast on your podcast platforms around the world, or whichever one you may use around the web, rather, whether it be Spotify, Google, Apple, Stitcher, anything. Find us. We put out a new one. We did PS4 versus Xbox One during their launches, and we gave our feedback on the systems and the games. And then because of that, I wore this shirt today. If anyone listened to the episode already, you know what this is, and we talked about it. So, Rocket League. I believe that's still leading the poll right now. Anyone have any updates on that to confirm for our next community night? So that'll be coming up. I can't wait to play that. I did with Seth. I was on Seth's channel a while back. He streamed, and I joined his session, and we played Rocket League together. That was a lot of fun. IROB says, who's excited to see the Glowworm tap out tonight? Of course, him referencing DKA. He's in action in a submission match. One of the very few submission matches we've had in the history of the show. Again, thanks to NAWmare for booking that match. Action continues here. No pinfalls, no submissions in this one. Climb the ladder to victory. And this is who? So question mark, why are you just standing there watching the match play out while Cody is finally grabbing the ladder? What was that about? Don't you want the belt? Back and forth between these two. Becoming bitter rivals. But then again, who isn't a bitter rival with Nexus right now in the inner circle? Rocket League is currently in the lead, up by 2 votes, so there you have it. It's not official as of yet. I'm going to give it a few more days, and then I'll call it. But if you want to make a difference or add to this poll, let us know. Get your vote in. After the show goes up there, head over to our social media page, Dose of Nerd Acumen, and be part of the poll. Vote, let us know what you want to play for the next community night. A lot of good entries, and I promise you, as we play the games, I'll remove them from the list, and we'll throw some back on there, because there are a lot of people that want to play a lot of games, and we're going to get to them. We promise. NAWmare has an opportunity. Will he get his first title?
Now you're an idiot.
How many title shots for next week so far? Just one. IROB redeemed for the NAW title. And then, of course, Cosmic, #1 contender for the DNA. So you can stump both of those things if you redeem for either of those, and they become #1 contendership matches. Aces, damn it. He almost had the belt. He's trying to steal the show. Is the Annihilation and Legion rivalry still going on? I mean, it is. Obviously, there's still a heated rivalry between the two factions. The real heel heat right now that basically everyone is kind of annoyed with is Nexus in the Inner Circle. They're running the show. They have been unstoppable. And now they're fighting each other in the ring. So that has been the primary focus for people trying to take down, eliminate them, and then go back to the feud between Annihilation and Legion. Only because they have the freak show. Eric York, giant dude. Yeah, it is Nexus versus everyone. Again, you're either Nexus or against us. Everybody gonna hate us because they ain't us. It says Rated. Speaking of Rated, setting up the ladder, he is not alone. Cody back to his feet slowly. Rated has the belt in his hand. Cody attempting to remove the ladder. NAWmare, what are you doing?
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah. I am the cream.
DKA making it a #1 contendership match against IROB. So now a #1 contendership match. Rated again alone in the ring here, setting up the ladder. He has time. Mark on the outside doing battle with Cody. Rated has a lot of time. Will he retain? So much time, in fact, this is definitely his belt. There it is. Ace upset. You booked the show. You can't be mad. Rated and still. As says Hurst to say this, but we need to join forces to wipe out Nexus. Yeah, I think the roster needs to come together because if you didn't know already, the match at Royal Rumble could change the landscape of NAW. Nexus wants control of Thursday Night NAW. All Locke wants is the Twitch Championship back on NAW. The feed is so far behind the match just finished. Oh Lord. So yeah, the Royal Rumble, a lot on the line there. We need to stop Nexus before they take complete control of Thursday nights. Not only do they have titles, they will have creative and full control of NAW. That is a scary thought. Ladies and gentlemen, our fourth match setting up now. Batman is not going to happen. Twitch title is coming back. You'll find out later on this month at the Royal Rumble. Big match there. Big match right now, though. DKA IROB submission match. Get your votes in. Who's going to win this thing? Raidus says NAW is Nexus. We'll see what happens with that. And of course, the Royal Rumble match itself. Can't talk. Let's try. It's going to be a great show. It's one of my favorite cards of the year, personally. So I think it's going to be a really fun show. Minus the potential of Nexus taking over. That just scares me. Got a 50-50 shot on this one. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Match 4. Get your votes in now. Either IROB or DKA. Submission match. Who's going to tap? Here we go. A slap to start things off. Why does it scare me? I'm on UFC. Well, I'd like to come back someday. I'm not fired permanently. I took a vacation and got signed by UFC. I only have a 5-fight contract. My 4th fight is next week, Tuesday. Which again, join us Tuesday. Me versus John Jones. It's official next Tuesday night on my birthday. I'm going to defeat John Jones on my birthday. Hopefully. It's going to be probably my toughest challenge yet. Bat says, so looking forward to the fall of Nexus is coming, and their tears will be salty. Ew. Wearing his opponent down here. IROB on DKA. Nice stomp there. Getting amped up. Again, you can wear your opponent down all you want. The point of this match is to make them tap out. He does jump high. He's got ups. Have you seen his shoes? Those are fancy shoes. Make sure he's drug tested before the match. Speaking of John Jones. Yeah. You're not wrong. Oh my. Creative style again continues from DK. I'm always impressed and always surprised at the moves this man pulls off each and every week. And the sheer strength from the size of him. You got to get back in that ring to make him tap, IROB. Punch to the midsection, going a little low there. Shades of old school. Oh, nasty thrust there from DKA. We're seeing a bit of aggression here as this thing heats up. Rope break. IROB, it was a belt above the belt. I just saw shades of a former self there. Wearing him down piece by piece is DKA. We've seen IROB do very well with submissions, but as have we seen DKA. DKA has a whiskey and coke before each match. That'll loosen you up. What kind of whiskey? Considering his height, it is a really low shot. Yeah, that's true. IROB, I think, one of the shortest on the roster, the active roster now. IROB setting up a finisher here. Will he make him tap out? No, DK fights through it. Lana wants whiskey now. Strikes to the back. All right, DK, see? Oh, doing push-ups on him. Come on. What is this? This is new from DK. Are you serious? And Jameson is amazing. Possibly, well, it is. It is the best whiskey. IROB just needs to get a good DP in, and he has this match. We haven't seen that from IROB. He's changed his ways. He's a good, clean wrestler now. He's part of the greatest faction in NAW history. The Band of Brothers, the Wolf Pack. And yeah, I'm super jealous, but she did bring me home a 5th. So, it is super tasty stuff. Now I want one, thanks. That's all I'm thinking about, starting to salivate. Chop block there, taking down IROB. DK with a little gesture saying, get up, son. Call. Nice. Normally there you go for a pinfall. Makers is also good. DK says this has been a good match. Indeed it has. The back and forth. Torture Rack. He tapped out in the Torture Rack to DKA. Oh my. What you gotta say now, iRob? Wow. iRob says, well done. Yeah, great match. Something tells me we are just at the beginnings of a rivalry between these two. iRob is not going to take this loss lightly. What you say?
Here is your winner, the Disaster.
iRob says, I think that might be the first time you've ever tapped a Torture Rack. DK is one tough dude. Bone says iRob needs to go back to the old ways. You know, this new iRob, it's not working, buddy. Get our social media screenshot there as we set up our 5th match of the show. Show your friends. Tag Team Championship, NAWmare. Alex Knight. Are we calling them Night Terrors? Night? What do you want to call them? Against the inner circle of New Nexus. Get your votes in. Exclamation point match 5. Tag Team Championship on the line here. Let's see who takes home the gold. Still 2 more matches left after this. We have the Women's Twitch Championship on the line. And then in our main event, the Elimination Chamber returns to NAW for the NAW Championship. Always excited to see that match. Are they the Wet Dreamers? Yikes. I love that people are calling him Night Terrors as well as Night. I don't know which one's better. DKA likes Night. I don't know what technically the name is. One was never given, so. Tag Team Championship, though, on the line here between these two teams. This is 2 of 3 for NAWmare's chances to take home gold. Will he walk out with 1 belt tonight? We'll find out. It's those guys. I do love that commentary announcement. The Wet Bandits. Love those movies. So good. Snakes. Oh no, snakes. Did you recently watch Home Alone? Batman, you got it. You nailed it.
Introducing first.
You sound like a
Las
snake.
Vegas, Nevada. Weighing in at
My son loves
207
Home Alone.
pounds.
He thinks it's so funny.
Nice.
One, 2, 10. give you the count of 10 to get you no good. Yella. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Nightmare stealing Gravity Well's theme.
And his
I
partner,
don't know how I feel about that, Nightmare.
every man's nightmare, weighing in at 206 pounds, the Nightmare.
Woo! 1,000-bit donation from DKA. Hip hip hooray to you. Thank you so much. Getting 10 more entries into that raffle. This is how we do it. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got it, buddy. You just watched Home Alone yesterday? So good. So rewatchable. I can use the faction song. I can, but this is my jam. I've been using this for a long time. And nobody else had it. That's alright. I'll just have to come back and fight him for it. Rated might watch it tonight. So good. I watched the third one for the first time recently, and it's not that good.
And their opponent,
It's Thursday night, and I feel alright. Hashtag extra money.
weighing in at 200.
Trying to get money to give away an Xbox Series X.
Of the total package, Cody Gray.
Claim it for 20, it's mine. I think I picked a different. No. Did I? I don't know. Nightmare's already uploaded on 20, we saw that. I don't know. Did you download my character for 20, Rob? You can have Alistair Black's music. You'll let me, huh? Thank you. I really wanted that one. It's my favorite. $100-bit donation just to mess with that. Hip, hip, hooray. Thank you so much. Adding one more entry for the DKA. Entering that #1 spot back again, moves from 2 to 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only the 9th of January. We got a lot of months left. 100-bit donation from iRob. Hip hip. Hooray. Thank you so much for that. Adding another entry for you. Low-key like this song. Yeah, it sucks that it's in WWE with somebody not so great. We got the hip hip hooray. Come on, DKA. Are you cheering him on?
His partner from Los
It's hard to
Angeles,
convey tone
California,
sometimes in
weighing
text.
in at 200.
I find it doubtful that you're cheering him on.
The men's wrestling
Rated likes his entry, so
champion.
I like it too.
And one half of the tag team, Robert the Punisher Jones.
I am anxious and ready to see how the new Strand Redemptions roll out, though, with booking #1 contendership matches. See how the dynamic shifts for the show and how championship reigns go. Is there anything good by with Nerd Cred? Not yet. We're trying to figure out something to do with it. If you have ideas, send us messages. Locke has been setting that up. So give us some ideas. If things you'd want with that. Something different than the Strand redemptions. We don't want it to necessarily tie directly to NAW like this. We want to reward people in other ways or find other things to do with it. If it helps, I only have like 100 something left right now. They're cheaper on the computer? Really? That's interesting. On the computer, you can attempt to watch ads and get free bits. We appreciate anyone who has spent real money, but there are free alternatives. Watching ads and saving him up. Trevor has done that. Ask him in chat how he's accomplished and accrued as many as he has. But again, thank you for those that do spend actual money on the channel. We greatly appreciate it, but we never want to directly ask that. We want to give you an opportunity to watch ads to get them free for your contributions. But we are forever grateful for anyone who's donated even just 1 bit or even 1 view to our channel. So don't make it sound like I'm not appreciative, because I definitely am. A spear to start things off, taking out Cody. This is a traditional tag match. And yeah, you know, you've been saying that, Mark. So not in Europe, that's weird. I wonder why it's regional like that. I haven't found any information on it either, on why it's like that. Lana wants the money. She hasn't seen a dime of this. You do. So the money, again, if you always wonder where it goes, first and foremost, it goes to our giveaways. The first thing we purchase with the money is merchandise. We're waiting on DK. We still have to fulfill his hoodie order. He's working on a design right now for it. He wants the perfect design. We're going to make sure we get that to him. So merch giveaways and these giveaways in general are the first and foremost thing that we spend the money on. Second, updating our equipment, the green screen, a lighting rig, a microphone, a camera, things like that. And that's it. I haven't been like, you know, I really want this compact disc. Well, I'm going to get it just because. We haven't done that, nor will we. Anything that you put into this channel, we put back and give back to you and to make this program better. And the other thing we did get was I got myself a 2K20, unfortunately, to continue the show going. So these are the things that we use. For anyone that wonders who buys, it was a joke, IRL. So that's exactly where it goes. I'd rather the show gets more of my money than Twitch get it. We would get more of the revenue if we became a partner. We're an affiliate right now, so we get, I don't know the percentage. You can find it on the Twitch website on the affiliate agreement. That's public. I read it when we became affiliate almost 2 years ago. Stunner from Rated. But again, 100% transparent with anything that you guys contribute and any questions you have. I'll be completely forward with it. Because we want to make this, again, the greatest community, greatest show. So anything you contribute, we're going to put back into it. And yeah, see, it's technically a compact disc with a C, because a C and a K makes a huge difference in the type of media it is. The new Kid Rock. I do not. No, I'm not a fan of Kid Rock. Sorry. The tube. So right below, see the link. That's our Instagram, but you can. It's the same thing. YouTube.com/doseofnerdacumen. We do have a PayPal as well. Yes. So we have a PayPal, and we have the ability to just straight donate cash to us. I find the bits fun because it's interactive. And again, you can watch ads to get them. You can't watch ads to get PayPal money to send to us. So he was our first concert, and we saw Dope. Yup, I remember that. You know, I enjoyed like a good chunk of songs during that time period of Kid Rock. We were also like 14 or 13, so our brains weren't fully developed yet. NAWmare trying to make a comeback here on the outside of the ring. Count out is happening. We're at 4. Yes, young and dumb. Missing with that right hand. We're at 6. Now you're just dumb. Jeez. You're not nice to yourself. Rated trying to go back outside of the ring again. This is a risky move getting set up. Oh God, right in front of us here. Welcome back. We're at 2 on the outside. Rated tossed back in the ring. So Locke wants to bring the Twitch Championship back to NAW because he wants to honor that stream boss in the top left of your screen. We haven't been honoring it because Boondock has been holding the title hostage on NPC. So again, the agreement, Locke wants the belt back if he wins the match at Rumble. Nexus disappears from NAW forever, and the Twitch Championship returns. But if he were to lose, Nexus has control of NAW, which means they get called up. So a huge match on the line coming up in a few weeks at the Royal Rumble. Featuring, of course, Cody here in this match. Shades of Joe there from NAWmare. Rated in trouble. Tag Championship on the line. Will this be enough? Cody breaking it up. iRob says, I'm owed a title shot. Yeah, you were the last in line, iRob. And you didn't get your shot. Big right hand chops to follow. Combination strikes reverse now by Rated. Batman says, you too. So yeah, we have some... Oh! They ran away scared. I mean, to be fair, Boondock has defended it on NPC against some very tough opponents during his time there. Stunner, NAWmare goes down. This is NAWmare's second of 3 chances tonight for a title. Will his night turn sour and become his own NAWmare? Still the D-League. All about that D. Rated, not sure what you're doing here. Get off the treadmill, says Batman. Hasn't gotten in the ring with me. Hot tag. Cody Legal Man. NAWmare. Waiting. Getting kicked to the face. Back and forth. Oh, incredible move there on the apron. He's concussed, says Bat. We're at 2. The needle has made Rated less smart. Good show so far. Thank you so much. Glad to have you part of it and tuning in and chatting with us. We always love to see people chatting along and interacting. Count of 7 by the referee as NAWmare is tossing Cody around. Will he bring him back in the ring in time? Cody dumps him in the ring. We're at 8. Both men back in the ring. Match continues. Tag Championship still on the line. Nexus is taking full advantage of the lack of a wellness policy. Yeah, definitely eager to have your creator wrestler debut. We always love new talent. Retained by countout. You won't. No balls. Pinfall attempt from NAWmare. Oh. 2.5 there. Irish whipping in the corner, cutting the ring in half. Control now. Alex Knight going to get tagged in. Why am I not surprised that NAWmare isn't tagging out? He made the show about him. Why not the match? You're not wrong. I was waiting for some hate. I was actually surprised that there wasn't, really any so far. NAWmare's in trouble, though. Raided back the legal man. Double team maneuver here. Executed perfectly. IRUP says his card is pretty solid. I like the card. Not gonna lie. Oh, was he going after the ref there? What was that? I don't know how I feel about what just happened. Crowd got silent for a second too. That was strange. Raider with a fireman's carry reversal back to his feet. Off the ropes. Your hate is on the inside. Driver dumps him down. Pinfall attempt to follow. Will this be enough? Ladies and gentlemen, we have new tag team champions. Wow.
Here are your winners, NAW and the NAWmare.
Night Nexus is Batman. No breakup with Cody. Wow. I'm shocked. Get a screenshot of that for social media. NAWmare dominated. What's his personality? Ace, why don't you tell everyone about NAWmare? Why are the GM here tonight? And what do you got planned for the future now that you're a tag team champion? You still got a NAW title opportunity in our main event. That's coming up right after this match, though. Women's Championship, Twitch Championship on the line. Crystal absent. Get your votes in now. Exclamation point match 6. DKA won match 4. They don't even have matching attire. Yeah, no they don't. Twitch Championship, the women's division on the line. Crystal absent. This is match 6. Get your votes in now. You picked Knight because you just had a feeling. Well, I mean, you carried that match, so I don't think it would have mattered who you would have picked. That was a very surprising upset. Was that a vote or a question, MXG? Got back from the store. Well, you got back just in time. You didn't even get to watch the match. Well, it'll be forever available right here and on our YouTube after the show. So you can always go watch it back and relive that moment.
and is for the Internet
Would have mattered if he picked you. He would have found a way to lose. Oh, and by the way, this match is inside Hell in a Cell. Former general manager of NAW, Crystal here, looking to get back in the title picture with a win over Absinthe. I would say, I guess you are now, NAWmare. I guess you are on the main show. You into Alex Knight. I just caught that yesing. Twitch Championship on the line inside Hell in a Cell here.
Introducing the challenger from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Crystal.
Rated says 4 now.
Introducing the
Yeah, the
champion
Royal Rumble pay-per-view could change
from
everything.
The Queen City, she is the Internet Champion, the Queen.
DK says, not gonna lie, been a pretty good card. I agree. I agree. NAWmare has done a fantastic job of booking this thing. And again, if you want to book an entire show,
Yowie wowie!
there you have it.
Title
Now becoming
shot.
a multi-man #1 contendership match. Aim dropped her phone and can't reach it. Oh no. If you want to book an entire show in the month of February, be the top bit donator in the month of January, and you can be just like NAWmare and book an entire card. You pick the matches, championships, doesn't matter. You can do anything you want for one night. Yes, back. Crystal is from Grand Rapids. As is Bones. As is iRob. As is Squeaker. As is Bat.
I have the balls to say things that nobody else has the balls to say.
Title shot.
Well, that Twitch title is still on NPC, so you can't redeem for that one. You can be on a waiting list for when, or if it ever comes back to NAW. DK says, as is my ex-wife. From Grand Rapids, really? So yeah, you can be on a waiting list for the Twitch title, get in line with a bunch of other people. Yes, Havoc and Lilith are at Grand Rapids as well. A good chunk of the roster is. Is there such thing as too much vitamin C in your diet? I mean, you can have a lot of vitamins. You can't really overdose on vitamins, per se. You pee it out, mostly. I'm just Skyping with her and my ex-stepkids earlier today. Small world. Absinthe in control of Crystal here. She gets back up. Reversal. And the universe is not liking this match. We have two heels. Non-stop eating oranges. Oh, you're not gonna get that much vitamin C from just oranges. If you're taking like supplements, you'd pee most of it out. You might get some heartburn and whatnot from all the acid, but that's about it. There was a post today that said Twitch is back on NAW. No, reread the challenge between Cody and Locke. Now, Locke wants to bring back the Twitch belt to NAW. If he wins his match against Cody, that's what has to happen. Home of Money Mayweather, that's unfortunate. And GR's favorite son, Nightfall. That's right, iRob, we don't claim that clown. Busting through the cell wall. We are on the outside of the Hell in a Cell. This has only happened one other time in the history of the program. Will they climb to the top? Oh my. Or they just go back in the ring. Please let them climb to the top. We have not seen that ever in the history of NAW. Will tonight be the night? Oh, glitched back into the ring here and through the cell. Not sure exactly what's happening. I'm begging to see them climb the cell. You saw Creator Wrestler Tessa Blanchard yesterday on 2K19 promotion. She was spot on. Nice. That'd probably be a tough one to create. The women do steal the show. You're not wrong. Steal the show by climbing that cell, please. I'm begging you. Got some good creative wrestler makers I've seen lately. Yeah, everybody on this roster is either a likeness of themselves or an exaggeration of a character they like. Off the cell through the table, I would pay big money to see that. If that happens, everyone gets 10,000 strands from me. That's how bad I want to see that happen. Just turn and climb the cell, please. Climb it for the lava. They're teasing the climb and not doing it, making the crowd boo even more. That is absolute heel tactic right there. This is great heel work. It's the one thing we want to see, and they're not delivering. Climb the damn cell. Acid just going back inside the ring instead of climbing. We are not going to see it. Wow. Yeah, if they do, the roof will blow off this joint. Everyone will change their perspective. Crowd just raining boos now on both of them as they are not delivering what the crowd wanted. Nightmare booing.
Climb the damn it.
Bad booing. Ira booing. Stunner. Now the women don't get busted open. Don't get Lana started as Absinthe retains. Such a great match with the disappointment of not climbing the cell. We had potential.
Here is your winner.
Crowd just making it rain boos. If this was the 90s, they would be throwing trash in the ring right now. Crowd not happy with this one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the show. We love how heel-tastic that was. Very heel. They trolled that whole audience, including all of you. Here we are. We have arrived. The Elimination Chamber is upon us. Nightmare, Mark, Cody, Rated, The End, your NAW champion, and Bones, locked inside the Elimination Chamber. Exclamation point match 7. Get your votes in now. This is the main event of the show. And again, I want to thank Nightmare for making tonight happen. It would not have happened in this way without your support. So thank you so much. It's truly been a privilege and an honor to showcase your card here for episode 169. 2-1, you started late. No worries, better late than never, they say, right? But I am very excited. Personally, I love the Elimination Chamber. So I am very excited to see this. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll create a diva and just give the women's Twitch opportunity to her. There you go, Ace. Nightmare fought a lot tonight. He's gonna get hurt. You're not wrong. He has won one of 2 of his matches, though. He is the tag team champion. Let's see if the game glitches, because it's gonna be a different arena, I betcha. And I betcha the tag belts are still around the waist of the inner circle. That's a pretty common glitch. We'll see if it's consistent here during the entrances. Last chance, though, to get your votes in. This is our main event of the show. Exclamation point match 7. The NAW Championship locked inside the Elimination Chamber. The real question is, who starts the match and who has the luck of the draw in the 4 pods? Who will have the advantage? Nightmare says I'm already hurt. What do you mean 2K game has a glitch? Yeah, I know. I mean, you saw on Tuesday it crashed twice. Mr. NAW will be winning this title. We'll find out. That whole Hell in the Cell match was a glitch. Yeah, it was. It should have been a better match, and it should have had a highlight reel moment. It's a real bummer. I would have loved to see Crystal just dump Absinthe off the side to go through the table. That would have been a moment in the history of NAW forever. Nightmare says, I'm going to start off the match. So here's the thing, the first 4 people that come out in these entrances are guaranteed spots in the pods. We don't know what entry they are over the course of the match, but they'll at least not have to start the match. So Bones, guaranteed a spot in a pod. And I was alright, the arena is different. So I'm assuming the tag belts are going to be still around the waist of the former champs. Why do you do this, 2K? Well, because the NAW champion guaranteed a pod. Champion advantage. Still not a great position to be in for the end here. Capturing the belt at the NAW Year's Evil 2 tournament on New Year's Eve 2019, just 10 short days ago. Defending the championship once already. You like the end shoes? I like how they glow. So he's defended it once. Will he survive the Elimination Chamber? Well, he has a pod advantage at least. Wow. IROP still wants that belt just once. GK is the same. It has been one of the most difficult championships to obtain. And there are a few that have made it that way, and he is one of them. Rated being the most dominant in the history, though. His partner, though, Cody, as mentioned with the glitch, former champion, still has his belt. "169 episodes, there have only been 20 champions in the history of the show. That is it. We have had over 150 talent come and go, and only 20 have touched that championship." Batman and Rated don't like to share. DK says Batman and NAWmare to start then? Ooh. So Cody is guaranteed a pod. Who will be the last person guaranteed a pod? You got it, Batman. Guaranteed a spot in the pod, Mark Bennett. Meaning, Rated and NAWmare kicking things off. NAWmare and Rated have an uphill battle to walk out with this championship. Ace says, "I'm not winning this match." You know, you probably didn't think you were winning the tag titles either. And look what you did there. Who has held the belt the longest? Our most dominant, longest reigning champ is Rated. Kind of sad you're not in this. Is everyone a former NAW champion? NAWmare is the only one that has not had the NAW championship in this match. Rated right here, our most dominant NAW champion in the history of NAW. Most combined episodes as champion. multiple championship reigns. He is the most dominant. Good luck, NAWmare. Always an underdog, says DK. Rob calling Rated a bum. I mean, stats are stats. It's all about how you use those strands and timing. And last but not least, your general manager of the show tonight again. One final shout out here before our main event begins. Thank you, NAWmare, for making tonight happen. Best of luck to you and every competitor in this match. Not talking stats. Who looks at stats? Just personal feelings. Batman says, with these guys, you're an underdog too? I don't know. I'm going to have to disagree with that. You have two monikers that tell me otherwise. I think, Mark, you're the only face in this match. You're in a chamber full of heels. Using alternate facts. Here we go. Main event is underway. NAW Championship on the line. The end, the champion going in. Will they end the match with the belt? We'll find out here in our main event. NAWmare is starting off strong against Rated. Rob says at least one member of my household can win a belt. Emmy's a former champion too, Rob. So technically two members. NAWmare says, if I don't win, at least I hope I do something awesome in this match. We'll see. You're welcome, Rob. Who's going to be joining us next? Mr. NAW. Mark is in the match now. Champion still has the advantage to retain. Female dominant household. For now. Mark says, oh no. Comes out the aggressor though. I absolutely love the chamber matches. Then we even. 10 weeks. That's right. Unless he's a mama's boy, then you're outnumbered. Who's going to be joining us next here? Counting down. There we go. Who's it going to be? Looks like Bones has joined the party, leaving Cody and the End. The remaining two in pods. On the outside, Bones and Rated doing battle. Into the turnbuckle. Mark now in trouble from NAWmare. We've seen this move used so many times here tonight, and it's been effective. You don't always win, but you entertain. Facts. Bones, love that move. Knee to the face. Counting down here, who's going to be next? The end, the champion has entered the match, leaving the complete advantage here to Cody coming out last. No eliminations as of yet. Still anyone's chance to win the championship. Who's it going to be? Will we crown a new champion? Counting down, we already know who the last entry is going to be, but just for fun, we'll count down again while we wait for Cody's arrival. Go hide in the pot and come out later. It's a smart strategy. All 6 in this match. Mark going for the first pinfall. Bones kicks out. BK says, of course, Cody gets the advantage. Typical. It was all on random, I promise you that. Mark almost eliminated by Rated here. Pinfall attempt Rated on Mark again. 2 count again. Bones in the end on the outside of the ring. NAWmare and Cody on the inside as well. With Mark doing work. Sends some up on Rated. Dumping him out on the unforgiving steel of the chamber there. The end pinfall attempt on NAWmare. Kicks out. NAWmare still has a chance. Mark in trouble here. The end landing his finisher. Oh! Mark eliminated from this match. First one out as Bones landed a devastating move on Rated on the unforgiving steel. Bones putting on a clinic on the outside here. Evan says, what a shock. Batman disappointed. Match continues on the outside. Bones spine into the chamber pod. Pinfall attempt on NAWmare from Rated. Kicks out at 2. Bones tossed into the ring, Rated to follow. 5 remain, including the defending champion. Bones dumped back out to the steel. Rated just tossing him around like a rag doll. NAWmare trying to scoop up a pinfall. The end interrupting. He wants the pinfall. Rated. Oh my God. Jumps off the pod with a big splash. Hurting himself on Bones there. Unbelievable. The risk they are taking to win this match. NAWmare breaking up that pinfall. The egos of these men. Bones in trouble getting pinned by Rated. Bones eliminated. We are down to 4. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. Spear through the pod. The end gets speared by NAWmare through the glass of the chamber pod there on the bottom of the screen. Wow. dragging his carcass out now is Nightmare. Will he go for a pin? Rated pinning Cody, his tag team partner, kicks out. The champion has been eliminated. We are guaranteed a brand new NAW champion here tonight. Stunner to Cody. Rated pinning Cody. 2 count kick out. Who's it going to be? Inner Circle versus Nightmare. Now, these are not odds that I would want to gamble with. Rated the only one standing tall here. DK says, go Nightmare. RF says, has to be Rated and Cody. Like I said, Nexus running the show here. They have great odds as they're teaming up briefly. Nightmare lands a big move on Rated. Goes for the pin on Rated. Cody just watching. Cody watched Rated get eliminated. We are down to 2. Cody and Nightmare, your final 2 in this match. Nightmare started this thing. Cody, your freshest opponent here. Nasty DDT pinfall to follow. Will this be enough? 2 count. Nightmare holds on. Nightmare in trouble though. Another finisher to follow. Kicks to the midsection. Lands it again. This has got to be it. 2.9. Nightmare survives again. Cody with another. Celebrating is Cody here as Nightmare is in big trouble. Cody going up to the top rope. Cody going even higher. Off the top. Big splash.
What you think?
Well,
Oh. Hurting himself terribly in the process. Slow to his feet. Nightmare is in major trouble. With another big move from Cody. This is definitely it for Nightmare. There is no way he can hold on. Into the ropes, pin. And Cody King is once again your NAW champion. Rob says, surprise, surprise. This right here is major leverage heading into the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in a few weeks if he can hold on to it. Nexus already runs the show, and they have the opportunity to officially run it if Cody can defeat Locke at the Rumble. What's up, Blind?
The total package, Cody Gray.
Cody Shovel does it again.
Reddit says, I wish I had won, but glad the belt is back with Nexus. I'm not sure who's redeemed so far, to be honest. I don't have an active list in front of me. But what I do know is there are already #1 contender matches. There are 2 or more. So if you want to join that fun, feel free to redeem now.
Hey yo.
Forever hold your peace. Who redeemed the NAW title shot? Nightmare.
Rise to the top, oh yeah.
Wants a shot.
I am the queen.
He's going to be entering the #1 contendership match next
Cody,
week,
I am
Thursday.
coming.
Any other redemptions before we go off the air?
Unlike you, I
There's a
don't
tag
waste
redemption.
all these people's time bitching and moaning and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching
What?
and bitching
What?
and bitching
Oh.
and bitching. Are you bitching?
Voting is like golf. Low score wins right now. Be on the lookout
It's time, it's
for
Miller time.
our upcoming Tag Team Championship tournament. That's coming soon. Again, the Dilly Classic will be coming your way soon. We'll announce an official date for that. And then, of course, next week, the NPC Super Show 2 on Tuesday, including the UFC fight, myself versus John Jones, and my birthday. So be on the lookout for that. And, of course, back live again next week, Thursday as well. So much to come in this coming week. But thank you all, and especially thank you, NAWmare. Sorry it didn't work out, but at least you have the tag belts. Something is better than nothing. So why are the strands so high? We had to make some adjustments. Oh.
Yowie, wowie.
He wants his belt
I
back.
want my belt back.
Have you won any match? I believe so. Check our archives out if you're wondering how you've been doing. That again is youtube.com/dose of nerd acumen. So, thank you all for joining us. It's been a fun night. 169 is now in the books. We will see you on our next show. Until then, have a good night, everybody.